That is 1 TB in your pocket. It's going to work on your Nintendo Switch. It's going to work on a variety of other devices, Macs, PCs, and so on. 195.3, 163.21, really consistent on the read speed. So this is from PNY, their Pro Elite Prime. That's like #1 best device that they could come up with. We are going to open it up real quick here. If you can believe it, that is 1 TB in your pocket. Yeah, think about that. That is such an amount of storage. You've got multiple full-length movies. I think, you know, my entire movie collection compressed could probably fit on that. That is going to be so much audio. That's going to be hours of video, even at 4K. To test this thing out, we are going to pull my laptop out. This is the one that we used last time, and I'm going to use this high-speed Lexar. It goes up to 350 megabytes per second, and we're going to do a benchmark test with this. It's going to work on your Nintendo Switch. It's going to work on a variety of other devices, Macs, PCs, and so on. It's EXT formatted, 999.99 gigabytes total capacity, and only 0.06 gigabytes taken up here on it, just for the file system. I'm going to do the Blackmagic disk speed test. We're going to test the target drive. I hit the start. Write speed out of the door is a rocket. It's coming in 200. It was really good right at the start, and then it started to back off here, so we're going to find out. 195.3, 163.21, really consistent on the read speed. But that would be a second or third screen on a boat, Kale. Absolutely. I'm going to talk about that because I'm interested in using it. Now, they advertise up to 200 megabytes per second read and 150 megs write. Sorry, I got that backwards because they have it listed backwards from what we're doing. So it is getting 162 megs per second on the read side, which is, about 80% of what their rated capacity is, what they're saying their max is. But on the write side, it's doing a fantastic job here. I'm actually kind of curious to do this same test again, but to do it with their adapter. We'll just cut the Lexar completely out of the picture, and we'll find out if this thing is really as fast as it says. Now, but if you had this microSD card, both the phone and the tablet that I'm going to show you next actually support this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go direct with their adapter into the side of the Mac, and we'll use the Mac's built-in port. And we'll see if their adapter is any faster than the one. So I'm going to allow it to talk to it with their adapter. Same data on here. I'm going to do Blackmagic disk speed test. I'm going to select the target drive. I'm going to go ahead and do untitled again. And we're going to do the speed test through their adapter. Still very solid numbers, even with an adapter a little bit slower. You can see here, I don't know if the Lexar has buffering, and that's why it's always done so well. There's a little stall for us, yeah. So maybe a little bit of I/O contention on the microSD slot here. Let's see what the read speed comes back as. Yeah, so it definitely pays to have a dedicated adapter. You can see the read speed is 88, write speed is 109. So, oh gosh, what is that? 65%-ish roughly of the write speed, and the read speed is cut nearly in half by going through just the straight adapter. So what do I mean by that? I'm going to stop the test here when it gets to the top. So what I just did, I'll show you guys here. I'm using their adapter. So this is the adapter that came in the kit, the straight microSD. No electronics, no circuitry. It is just plugged right into the end of it, versus using an actual interface here. So this interface is much faster. Let me know if you've ever experienced that. Now, overall, I like it.